Where am I? Is this a dream?
Not quite, Murphy.
Then you're the big PI in the sky?
That's right, Murphy. But now is not the time for you to be here. There is a vast and malignant evil at work on the Earth, and fate, for some reason that even I cannot fathom, has chosen you to oppose it.
But why me?
I'm no more thrilled about it than you are. Nevertheless, your fate has been decided.
My name's Tex Murphy. I'm a small-time private investigator in the big city of New San Francisco. My office isn't in the glamour districts. It's in the run-down, mutant part of the city, close to Coit Tower. A place they've been refurbishing for years, but it never seems to improve. Not exactly great for business, but it holds a strange attraction for me. I've cracked some pretty big cases over the years. You may even have heard of me. But I don't do much investigating anymore. These days, I'm known for being a man who gets things done, no matter what the cost. You got a job that pays? I'll do it. No questions asked. I can't really remember why I became a PI. Maybe I was drawn to the romance, adventure, and independence it offered. Or maybe because I believed in its code of honor. That a man can remain untarnished as others sink into a cesspool of lies, corruption, and greed. A man better than the world around him. even a set of principles can slowly slip from your grasp. The world has a way of beating you into submission. Circumstances change. The guilty aren't always punished. Temptations become obsessions, and love can be violently taken, leaving it empty and hollow. Each day, innocence fades, and your character weakens. And that's not all at once, but a piece at a time until you can't be put back together again. You finally realize the only way to get ahead in this world is to make sure you're on the winning side, and then do anything you can to stay alive. I don't know why I'm so reflective tonight. Maybe I finally crossed the Rubicon, but that's not true either. I passed that sign miles back and didn't even pause to take a picture. Maybe I just feel extra guilty tonight for what I'm about to do. There was a time when I would have never agreed to do something this despicable. I can't explain why I do this, but maybe Judas would understand.
Drag him into the speeder. Look, the top window. I think we got him. Let's get out of here.
Hey, you! Over here! Finally! What was all that commotion outside anyway? Howza, you really got a hit on the head. Remember me, your old pal Huck? Seriously, you look clueless.
Who or what are you?
Geez, how hard did you hit your head? Well, let me reintroduce myself. I'm your Smart Alex, your personal assistant, version 1.5, fashioned 3 years ago in a factory with truly horrible working conditions you don't want to know. I'm your trusty, tech-savvy sidekick whose primary functions include travel agent, inventory tracking and analysis, investigative advice, case notes, and I'm also a confidant and a best buddy, you gigantic oaf. Remember?
Not really.
Would you like a tutorial on my usage? Activating tutorial mode. Let's begin. Welcome to the Smart Alex interface. This is where the magic happens. This button takes you to your inventory. Items you pick up along the way can be viewed and used from here. To take a closer look at an item, select it and then click the Examine icon. The Examine feature often gives clues about the object. This is your map, where you can view your current location or warp to other locales. This icon is our handy-dandy built-in hint system. It will list tasks for each location. This is your flashlight. If you are in a particularly dark environment, you can turn on this flashlight to help you out. If you're playing in casual mode, when the beam of light from the flashlight shines on an object that needs to be picked up, the object will sparkle. This is the Look icon. If you want to look at an object without interacting with it, press this icon.
More furniture I don't recognize.
The Use icon allows you to interact with an object in the environment. The Smart Alex icon will flash in the corner, confirming an item has been picked up and placed in the inventory. To exit out of the Smart Alex game interface, click on the giant X in the middle. Let's start by picking up an item to add to the inventory. Walk over to the corner shelf and pick up the broken record.
Oh man, My Gene Autry record's broken in two.
Now let's take a look at this new addition in your inventory. Return to the Smart Alex interface and click on the inventory icon. Look, the broken record. Examine the broken record to hear a clue about what to do with it.
I'll need some glue to repair this broken record.
Exit your inventory by clicking the X in the upper right corner. Well, let's try picking up another inventory item. Navigate to the desk and pick up the bottle of glue.
Huh, it's a bottle of stupid glue.
Now open your inventory again. You now have both the broken record and the bottle of glue. Let's try combining your two inventory items. Select the broken record and drag it to one of the combination slots below. Now, select the glue and drag it to the other combination slot. I'm experiencing a sensation altogether new to me, and frankly, I love it. Success! You have now created a vinyl record.
Well, I definitely remember my Gene Autry record. It's my one stability in this crazy world.
Try using the vinyl record on your Victrola player in your office. To use an inventory item, simply point at the target, open the inventory, select an item, and then press the Use icon.
I close my eyes.
Gene Autry, the singing cowboy. Nice choice of music. One more thing. To access the pause menu, simply hit Escape. From here, you can save your game, access the main menu, explore the help section, or quit the game. Yep, that's all there is to it. Now let's get back to your actual case.
You have a fax. You have a fax.
Oh, man, this record's broken in two.
You have a fax.
Glue's always useful.
You have a fax. You have a fax.
Oh yeah, that'll work.
You have a fax. You have a fax.
On Saturday nights, I push the furniture to the walls and cut loose on the dance
You
floor.
have a fax. You have a fax.
I close my eyes and dream of one, the one I love so dear.
Article on the Russian White Movement. Am I truly so bored I'm reading Russian history?
You have a fax.
Enigma.
You have
Sounds
a
like the
fax.
story of my life. Why would I be researching this? This looks interesting. Probably a book on how to map out fun spots to visit inside your brain.
You have a fax.
It's one of my business cards, but it looks different. When did I change these?
You have a fax. You have a fax.
Well, this happened on my first case. I was in the shootout of my life at the warehouse district. I took a bullet, and while I was recovering, I swore I was always going to use my brains before brawn.
You have a fax.
Ah, the Colonel. He was my first real mentor in the PI business, and here he is giving me a helpful
You
tip.
have a fax.
Because apparently you never learned the first rule of a PI. And never, ever betray your friends. Now, friendship goes beyond blood and race and politics. You gotta find out who your friends are, then you hold on to them.
You have a fax.
I always get the chill of fear down my spine whenever I think of him.
You have a fax. You have a fax. You have a fax. You have a fax.
Looks like somebody's wiped my computer clean.
You have a fax. You have a fax.
No messages on the vid phone.
You have a fax. You have a fax.
Oh boy, a fax. Well, it's another Mike and Ike Hammer candy comic, Key Lime Largo. I'll put this in my comic book rack. My friend Louie runs the Brew and Stew, and this is his personal brand of coffee. I gotta say, it packs a wallop. Yeah, it's a picture of pre-World War III San Francisco. When things get slow in the detective business, I've always been able to fall back on my skills as a dance instructor. When things get slow in the detective business, I've always been able to fall back on my skills as a dance instructor. These are my credentials. They don't just give this to anyone. You have to pay a fee. These are my credentials. They don't just give this to anyone. You have to pay a fee. These are my credentials. One of my golf partners. Old Bogey, we call him. Maltese Falcon. I don't remember picking up this little souvenir. How long was I knocked out? It's my Gene Autry fake book. Whenever I'm feeling low, I can sing the songs of my hero. Oh, man. My Richie Havens signature guitar signature disappeared. That'll teach me to get an autograph with a dry erase marker. It's a note from my old friend Archie Ellis. Apparently he's out of town doing some research. When he returns, I'll need to ask him about the case we're working on. What on earth is this amount of cash doing in my office? If someone was trying to hire me to do something, it probably wasn't legal. I better put this away until I know exactly why it's here. I sure don't remember how these holes got in the wall. They look fairly recent, judging from the debris. Who would have done this? And why? Yeah, more furniture I don't recognize. I don't remember my office furniture being so nice. What happened? My indispensable water cooler still doesn't have paper cups. Well, I sure don't remember how these holes got in the wall. They look fairly recent, judging from the debris. Who would have done this? And why? From here, I get a great view of Chandler Avenue, the original Boulevard of Broken Dreams. From here, I get a great view of Chandler Avenue, the original Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Whoa, I've never seen this much money in my life. If this is my money, what were they paying me for? This is where I store my trench coats. I certainly don't remember this piece of furniture. Looks like a genuine antique instead of something I normally get at a white elephant sale. Yeah, I remember years ago, I was finishing up the latest Mike and Ike Candy Kids adventure, and I realized I devoured several chapters and it wasn't agreeing with me. I could feel my stomach churning like a volcano, and I realized I wasn't going to make it to the bathroom.
Oh, what? I'll get you, Murphy, if it's the last thing I do.
Yeah, it's kind of been a sore spot in our relationship ever since. Yeah, not many people wake up from blackouts with new furniture. The government footrest. Picked it up at a government warehouse sale years back. But I've never had the nerve to open it all the way. The government footrest. Picked it up at a government warehouse sale years back. But I've never had the nerve to open it all the way. Perfect. All I need is one good night's stand. And it's a sitting room. Good for sitting. That was from my first jackalope hunt. Yeah, San Francisco looks way different now. Someday, I hope to collect all of the Mike and Ike Hammer comics and place them here. Someday, I hope to collect all of them. Oh, I had this door permanently sealed as it opened directly into my bedroom. People thought that was awfully presumptuous of me. The door to my back storage room is locked. That's strange. I sure don't remember how these holes got in the wall. They look fairly recent, judging from the debris. Who would have done this? And why? Archie Ellis wrote a book? I bet this sells for pennies on eBay. Sometimes, I wish I had a talking gumball machine as my wacky sidekick. I sure don't remember how these holes got in the wall. These are the fedoras I've collected over the years, and I take great care of them. Hey, one of these has a hole in it. How did that happen? Old trusty sidearm. Been with me since the beginning. You want some of this, huh? Bam, bam! Hey, bam, bam, bam! Bam! Bam, bam! Bam! And you! Hey, Sonny, can you help me out? My girlfriend threw my gun out of the window. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, just pick it up and, hey, don't point that thing up here. That's not a toy, you know. Oh, my hell. Oh, yeah. Now I remember. That's new. Well, I had this door permanently sealed as it opened directly into my bedroom. People thought that was... The door to my back storage room is locked. That's strange. Yeah, no detective worth his salt would be without a fax machine.
I close my eyes. I close my eyes and dream of one.
My camera books are great, but I prefer stories about his crazy nephews, Mike and Ike Hammer. I try to collect all their Candy comics. This desk is so I don't have to solve crossword puzzles on the floor. It's one of my business cards, but it looks different. When did I change these? So it wasn't a horrible dream. There are gunshell casings and a shot-out window above the electronics shop. I know I'm involved, but how? I should investigate the area and then find out if anybody else heard the commotion. Chelsea's newsstand is completely abandoned. I need to find out what happened to Chelsea. That's an empty vial. This photo was taken from the top floor of the electronics shop. Who's over there spying on me? Whoa, it's a picture of me at my office. Someone's been spying on me from the top floor of the electronics shop. That accomplished nothing. No one knows these back alleys of Chandler quite like me.
He's injected himself. I don't care. Drag him into the speeder.
I think someone was getting abducted. It's the Wardenclyffe Tower, a Nikola Tesla invention. I have the strangest feeling this is related to a case I was working on.
Where is he? He's up at the window. I think we got him.
Someone was shooting from the top of the electronics shop.
Where's he shooting from? Look, the top window. Alright, just shut out our headlight.
I remember speeder headlights coming down the alleyway. Motor oil, the secret ingredient to Louis' Armageddon blend. He's usually up at this time. I should ask him if he heard anything. It looks like the dumpster escaped unscathed. Another Mike and Ike Hammer. Candy Cane Confidential. It's a Mike and Ike Hammer candy comic, Citizen Candy Cane. It's an electronics shop now, but it once was a boarding house for some of San Francisco's most notorious smugglers and petty criminals. It's closed. Nice graffiti art. Chelsea's newsstand is completely abandoned. I need to find out what happened to Chelsea. Chelsea's newsstand is completely abandoned. Sad to say, many robots and cyborgs end up down here. They get hooked on old Chihuahua motor oil, and they stumble down here looking for a fix until their lights fade out. It's closed. Behind Rook's pawn shop is a dirty, ugly alcove that reminds me a lot of Rook himself. These dumpsters have housed various individuals over the years. It's always nice to know I'll have a place to go if I can't make rent. Too bad this zipline trolley is broken. It's missing a wheel. It's the Wardenclyffe Tower, a Nikola Tesla invention. I have the strangest feeling this is... Oh, I remember the day I came back to my office to that grisly sight. I tried for an hour to get Pug's head out of the water cooler, but it was no dice. The police showed up and thought about grilling me until they realized Pug was a mutant. And it was like they couldn't care less. I guess people are a little apprehensive about taking that bottle back for deposit. These dumpsters have housed various individuals over the years. It's always nice to know I'll have a place to go if I can. The gate's locked. But when Rook gets to work, he'll unlock it, so I'll check back later. Yeah, the city of Old San Francisco picks up the trash once a year. I think we're getting close to our date. These dumpsters have housed various well, it's not a Banksy. What's this? Oh, it's a small wheel.
What crime against humanity have you created?
Zipline trolley's repaired. Now we need to find the perfect place to zipline. Zipline trolley's repaired. Now we need to find the perfect place to... Zipline trolley. It's an electronics shop now, but it once was a boarding house for some of San Francisco's most notorious smugglers and petty criminals.
I'm no detective, but you need to find a way to get up to the second floor of the electronics shop. You know, like a ladder?
Well, that won't work. I don't know what I was thinking. The Ritz is the fire trap I call home. Well, that was stupid. Well, looks like the dumpster escaped unscathed. Mike and Ike Hammer. Murder, my sweet. Closed. Yeah, this building's been a lemon for anyone who's tried to open a business here. Every few years, someone gets the bright idea that this place should be preserved. Repairs are done for a few months, then the workers disappear when City Hall realizes what type of people really inhabit this place. This old Buick's been picked clean by the urban vultures. It's closed. Most businesses on Chandler Avenue won't open until later. Yeah, the Golden Gate Hotel was so famous they named a bridge after it. Yeah, the Golden Gate Hotel was so famous they named a bridge after it. Yeah, the city of Old San Francisco picks up the trash once a year. I think we're getting close to our date.
I'm pretty sure every one of your cases involves the Snow White warehouse somehow.
Yeah, needs a key. It's locked and I need to find a way to open it. Yep, that's the Snow White warehouse. Mi hombre es Takes. It's like a swipe card reader. Nothing but destroyed homes and buildings for blocks in all directions. But each year, something menacing grows up through the decay. Looks like someone woke up on the wrong side of the bed. He's almost too serious. The key to life is not taking it seriously and riding sharks. Oh, he looks great in a suit. Nice shades. Captain of the football team. Looks like someone woke up on the wrong side of the bed. John Lennon? Oh, she looks good in purple. Most likely to become a famous actor. Class clown? Class of 2022. Cutest couple, class of 2022. Most likely to lose his keys at a Pink Floyd concert. Most likely to visit all 7 continents. The Cardinals? Get this guy an agent. He looks a little too young to be in here. This guy looks like that famous actor who was in all those movies. I hope this wasn't his Christmas card. If William H. Macy were more handsome, he'd look like this. Most likely to become president? Uh-huh. It's like he's looking through me. Must have been class president. Most likely to be a beatnik. Most likely to start a Fortune 500 company. Yeah, don't do the crime if you can't do the time. Well, this joker might have taken submit a headshot too seriously. Whoa, that player be mean mugging me. Most likely to start an NGO. This became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War III when it was found that the radiation couldn't penetrate through all the lead paint. Oh, what a strong jawline you have. Mr. Congeniality. Meow. Someone get this guy a comb. He seems stern, yet fair. I wonder what he's looking at. Now that's a nice smile. Well, winter is coming. Definitely a physics major. Mr. Congeniality. Very distinguished. Must be a pilot. Only pilots wear scarves. What is this guy mad about? You know, I can appreciate any man who wears a turtleneck. Hey, get a haircut, hippie. The green screen leads me to believe that they're going to Photoshop someone else in later. I don't know if I trust this guy. PI rule number 47. Never trust anyone with a monocle. I think I borrowed money from this guy once. Hey, that's my ex-wife's boyfriend. Most likely to become an enforcer for the Mafia? Well, this must have been taken at a movie premiere. Well, hello there. Most likely to be ID'd when he's 30. Most likely to take over the world. What's he doing at the Savant School? He looks like an ale-swilling, lightning-riding Norse god. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Most likely to pose in front of leather-bound books. Well, the shirt says Audrey Hepburn, and those legs are all Betty Grable. Most likely to be ID'd when he's 30. Most likely to take over the world. Hey, put some clothes on. CSI, New San Francisco, starring this guy. Family isn't just a thing, it's the only thing. This became a highly sought-after name. Now that's a man I'd buy speeder insurance from. Most likely to solve world hunger, class of 2021. I'll make him an offer he can't refuse. Most likely to be reincarnated as Jerry Garcia. Well, this mutant's got a little green hand coming out of his forehead. Cool. I wouldn't kill you to smile for the picture. That is easily in the top 10 best mustaches I've ever seen. Collared shirt says business, but the daiquiri says party. You know, the older I get, the younger everyone else seems to look. Most likely to climb Mount Everest. Dad, are you back from the grocery store? Oh, sure. Show off that you were in Paris. Well, let's have a staring contest. 1, 2, 3. A candid moment of our subject, deep in thought. Hey, party on, dude. Groovy. I have the funniest feeling that this guy, Mrs. Havisham. Hey, it's a better looking version of me. Most sarcastic, class of 20. I don't trust that cat. I think I saw this guy in Tucker. Most likely to be I find this picture to be illogical. Most likely to be first married. Most likely to win the Nobel Prize. Most likely to be a U.S. Senator. Most laid back, class of 2020. Most likely to marry for money. I'm not really sure what's going on here. Most likely to ski down Mount Everest. You know, I was just thinking that people don't wear enough orange. I wouldn't want to freak you out, but there's a huge bird. This picture is about as friendly as an audit by the eye. Most likely to play guitar in an indie band. Ding, 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 ding. We have a doppelganger. This became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War III when it was found that the radiation couldn't... It's a Mike and Ike Hammer candy comic. Licorice Rope. This became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War III when it was found that the radiation couldn't penetrate through all the lead paint. closed. Yeah, this building's been a lemon for anyone who's tried to open a business here. Looks like Rusty's Fun Mass building has been converted into a Knights of the Templar clubhouse. Rusty's always gave me the creeps. It's closed. Most businesses on Chandler Avenue won't open until later. Ricard's at Midnight isn't open right now. I'll have to try back later. Archie helped me out on my Pandora Directive case, where we met a charming fellow named Jackson Cross.
I'm gonna do you the favor of a lifetime. I'm gonna let you walk. But if I catch you meddling in NSA affairs one more time, I'm gonna put a bullet right in your eyeball. Is that clear? Get this pukehead out of my office. I'll be watching you, Murphy.
Man, I thought this would have ended up in the Andes Mountains. That's an empty vial. Looks like someone shot out the window on the second floor of the electronics shop. I'll need to find some way to get up there. Something like a ladder. That accomplished nothing. It looks like the dumpster escaped unscathed. No one knows these back alleys at Chandler quite like me. You know, I never actually see anyone working on this street. You know, I never actually see anyone working on this street. From here, I get a great view of Chandler Avenue, the original Boulevard of Broken Dreams. gate's locked. But when Rook gets to work, he'll unlock it. So I'll check back later. Zipline trolley's repaired. These dumpsters have housed various individuals over the years. It's always nice to know I'll have a place to go if I can't make rent.
Ah, looks like Louis at the Bruin Stew is preparing to open up shop. You should go talk to him. Maybe he heard something.
It's closed. Most businesses on Chandler Avenue won't open until later. I'm here to see my pal Louis, but I see a pretty brunette at the counter. I have the feeling she recognizes me, but I have no idea who she is.
Wow, hello, stranger.
This totally feels like a dream.
That has got to be the nicest thing you've ever said to me. Just for that, I'm gonna get you some coffee.
Sure. I like it like my heart.
Black?
Yeah.
Is that blood? Ow! Oh, hush. Been out picking fights again?
Maybe I should go find Louis.
You shouldn't go drinking without me. Next time, call me and we'll get sloshed together. Oh, geez, I'm late. I got a new extension at work. I'll send it to your smart Alex. Please, go see Dr. Donahue at the North Hill Clinic. Call me after and tell me what she says about that noggin of yours. See you, Uncle Louis.
See you, Taylor. Mr. Murphy, what are you doing here?
Mr. Murphy? Come on, Louis. What happened to Moith?
Is there something I can do for you? Because if not, I got stuff to do in the back.
Hey, tell me who that woman was who just left here, and why does she act like she knows me?
Why you gotta be like that? You know Taylor. A little too well, you ask me. You drunk again? I told you. You ain't allowed in here. You've been drinking.
Well, I don't feel drunk. It's just my brain's a little foggy.
What happened to your head?
I don't know. I woke up on the fire escape. I go into my apartment and everything is different. The street, Chelsea's newsstand, you, everything is completely different. I mean, I don't know whether I'm tripping here or having a bad dream or something.
What's the last thing you remember before you woke up?
I don't know, but something with Chelsea.
Chelsea? What day do you think it is? No, hold on. What year do you think it is?
What year? Are you serious? It's 2043.
Oh, jeez. Look at that calendar. Over there, on the fridge.
2050. What the hell's going on here? Last night, Chelsea and I went to the Golden Pagoda. I think the wording was very, very attractive.
Oh, no!
What? It's me.
Look, somebody has stolen our car. I mean, here I am, my speeder's stolen out here. I'm sitting on a great... God, that was hot!
Oi! Would you guys like a lift to the cop shop?
No, we'll walk.
He's really just trying to do us a favor.
Chelsea, I'm getting a really bad feeling about this. It's like some sort of deja vu.
The Fabergé World Tour 44, the most exotic and exquisite exhibit of the day.
Who's your mate?
Oh, that's Tex. He's having a very bad day.
That true, Tex?
Oh, no. Everything's just going peachy.
Well, things could get worse, huh?
He shot me. He shot both of us. He shot me. There's nothing. Why isn't there anything?
That's what I'm trying to tell you, Mike. It wasn't last night. It was 7 years ago.
What the hell is that?
Looks like you got injected with something. Maybe that's what's messing with your head. Or maybe it's that goose egg. Either way, buddy, you gotta see a doctor.
What about Chelsea? Where is she? I mean, is she okay?
You said to never say nothing about her. Never again.
Louis, I don't know what kind of bastard I turned into over these last 7 years, but this is me, Tex. You've got to tell me where Chelsea is. Louis, please tell me.
That night, you and Chelsea just disappeared. You showed up a few weeks later. You couldn't remember nothing then neither. But Chelsea, she never showed up.
This is too much for me to get my head around. All I want to do right now is find out what happened to Chelsea. The cops have to have a file on this. I got to get down there and talk to them.
You shouldn't be driving in your condition. I'll call you a cab. We don't get too much of that stuff around here anymore. Cops have been good about cleaning things up. I got no idea who would have been doing the shooting or getting taken. Yeah, nice to have some fresh blood here on Chandler Avenue. Not really the kind of place I do a lot of shopping at, but some folks seem to like it fine. I don't got a ladder. You might want to check at the Golden Gate Hotel. They've been doing a bunch of renovations. You know, I love Chelsea like she was my own daughter. I still miss her, even after all this time. Oh, me? I'm just the same as always. Just a little less of me than I used to be. I forget. You don't remember nothing about Taylor. She works for the Bay City Mirror, does a lot of investigations, and she's a real peach. Sweet, smart, funny. Yeah, I wasn't too happy that you and her was spending time together, but maybe she was seeing through all that tough guy stuff. She's good that way. I like that Archie fella. Real friendly. Don't always understand what he's talking about, but hey, different strokes for different folks, right? It sure is good to have the old mice back. I don't want to get all mushy, but I missed you, Mike. I wish I could tell you everything you can't remember, but I don't know much. You and Chelsea went missing, and then you showed up out of nowhere a few weeks later. A couple of days after, you was gone again. I only saw you a few times after that. A couple of years went by, and then you came back, and something bad had happened to you. I don't know what, but it made you hard and mean, and you just got worse. Got to where I didn't even want you around anymore. Clint's done a real nice job, don't you think? Good to see the neighborhood getting fixed up.
I can't go to the North Hill Clinic. Not now. I need to investigate the crime scene to find out what happened before the police arrive. Wow, this place really has been renovated. I guess that dumbbell Ardo must have come into some money. But as I walk to the counter, I suspect this place is under new management.
Welcome in. Welcome to the Golden Gate Hotel. How can I help you? Mr. Murphy?
Wow. Service around here's gotten a lot better and a lot smarter. Call me Tex.
No, thank you. The last time I tried that, you were all...
I'm a professional and should be treated as such.
For some self-righteous baloney like that. Management heard about it, and I didn't get any time off for a month.
Well, I don't meet many button-activated women, although it'd be a great optional feature. What's your name?
You know very well who I am. Holly Graham. Cute, right? You tangibles just can't resist a pun.
So... I think your sign has a typo. It says holograms are people, too.
So you can read. It's for the hologram rights movement.
I hate to tell you this, but holograms aren't people. And I had to know because I've dated a few.
That's exactly what they used to say about minorities, women, and mutants. It's our turn now. I'm officially on strike.
Well... more battery power to you.
Really? You're the last person I thought I'd hear that from. Everyone in this neighborhood's afraid of you, you know.
Afraid I might not pay my bills, maybe. Speaking of the neighborhood, maybe you could help me by telling me what's been going on around here.
Sure. Though I should warn you, I don't get out much. I heard gunshots, and then the speeder came flying out and took off. Now that I know you support the hologram rights movement, I may have to reevaluate my opinion of you. Well, it's no Golden Gate Hotel, is it? We keep everything like that over at the Snow White warehouse. I think he came in one time with Mojo, the kid from the barbecue place. It was awkward. Taylor's my bestie, my real friend. I don't know what she's doing with you. The nicest tangible I've ever met. Oh, you know me. Just a hologram. Here to serve my tangible oppressors. I've heard they keep a key or something to get inside the warehouse by the door.
I should look around the hotel lobby and see if there's anything here that could help me out. Forget it, Jake. It's a Chinatown sale. When visiting Salt Lake, be sure to visit... Oh. Hopefully, ballroom renovations include installing an actual ball pit. Forget it, Jake. Could use a throw pillow. It's a key to a lockbox. When visiting Salt Lake, all these pictures of how beautiful San Francisco used to be just depress me. It's a key to a lockbox. Only guests of this hotel are allowed entrance through here.
Hey, Tex. How's your case progressing?
Needs a key. This keypad needs a 4-digit code.
Hey, Tex. How's your case progressing? I've heard they keep a key or something to get inside the warehouse by the door. We keep everything like that over at the Snow White warehouse.
It's closed. Most businesses on Chandler Avenue won't open until later. Heck, Malden. That buffoon always got credit for cases I solved. Some pretty intense staring contests have been held right here. It's best not to sit on these couches, but if you do, you better be wearing a hazmat suit. The ultimate game of Battleship. Problem with vid phones is you can't call anyone from the bathroom anymore. Well, you shouldn't. The Presidio. I mean, the Palace of Fine Arts. No, wait, is it the Museum of Science? San Francisco just has too many landmarks. If a bell is on the front desk, I could ring it and talk to the clerk. A bell will be placed in the lobby if a clerk is on duty. Time to get a new clock. Sapphire, eh? That sounds like a fun new neighbor. Well, this is a flashy new neighbor. Needs a key. People who stay here at the Ritz don't want to be found. People who stay here at the Ritz don't want to be found. Needs a key. Needs a key. Needs a key. Oh, I had this door permanently sealed as it opened directly into my bedroom. People thought that was awfully presumptuous of me. That's Chandler Avenue, the street I call home. Archie helped me out on my Pandora Directive case, where we met a charming fellow named Jackson Cross.
I'm gonna do you the favor of a lifetime. I'm gonna let you walk. But if I catch you meddling in NSA affairs...
Man, I thought this would have ended up in the Andes Mountains. Ricard's at Midnight isn't open right now. I'll have to try back later. Closed. Yeah, this building's been a lemon for anyone who's tried to open a business here. Oh, it's my favorite podcast. Full of pod people. It's a Mike and Ike Hammer Candy comic, The Sweet and Sour Lady. I'll put this in my comic book rack back at the office. This became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War III. This is the Brew and Stew run by Louis Laments. Nicest guy on Chandler. He let me run up a tab a time or two. being part of a historical landmark is not really helping my midlife crisis. Inspector Burns finally opened his own barbecue joint. I bet it tastes just like arson in your mouth. Now that's a handsome devil. Wait a minute. A rival PI. Oh man, how did this happen? It's locked. I won't be able to enter with... It's locked. I won't be able to enter without proper identification. Sounds like there's something scary in the sewers. It's the sewer to Chandler Avenue, and I never go in there unless I really, really have to. It's the sewer to Chandler Avenue, and I never go in there unless I really, really have to. This door's just painted on. Why would a little gremlin like Rook have a basketball hoop? I knew there was something creepy in there. Man, I don't even know what I was trying to do. Well, it's not a Banksy. It's locked, and I need to find a way to open it. This will need a 4-digit code. That was a waste of time. It's the Wardenclyffe Tower, a Nikola Tesla invention. Whoa, it's a picture of me at my office. Someone's been spying on me from the top floor of the electronic. It's a note from my old friend Archie Ellis. Apparently he's out of town doing some research. This became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War III when it was found that the radiation couldn't penetrate through all the lead paint. It's the old Savant School. That had a short tenure here on Chandler Avenue. Lots of impressive graduates, though. This became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War III. This became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War III when it was found that the radiation couldn't penetrate through all the lead paint.
Good evening, ladies and charms. I'm your entertainer tonight, Mr. Franco Spinoza. I'm going to be playing some songs that I know you'll love. Listen to this one. Hard and cold, it's what it does to me. Hot and cold, the shower sprays on me. La la, hey, la la la, to hell with it.
Yeah, the Golden Gate Hotel was so famous they named a bridge after it. Yeah, the Golden Gate Hotel was so famous they named a bridge after it. This became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War III when it was found that the radiation couldn't penetrate through all the lead paint.
My nose has started sagging lately. Makes it hard to breathe. Now, what kind of info you looking for, huh?
Whoa. I wasn't always nervous about heights until my Under a Killing Moon case. I was trying to break into a luxury high-rise and slipped from the 32nd floor.
Looks like no one's home. This is gonna be easier than falling off a horse. This window doesn't want to open up. Maybe if I... Whoa!
Fortunately, I hit an awning before I hit the ground, but I didn't stop bouncing for about 30 minutes.
Well, you're dead. Don't be sad. It's probably the most satisfying ending this case was ever going to have.
Yeah, some things never change or biodegrade. This became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War III when it was found that the radiation couldn't penetrate through all the lead paint. Another Mike and Ike Hammer candy comic. Tootsie Rolled. Closed. Yeah, this building's been a lemon for anyone who's tried to open a business here. it's an empty vial. Lead pipes are always magically drawn to my skull like moths to the flame. The door to my back storage room is locked. Oh, I had this door permanently sealed as it opened directly into my bedroom. People thought that was awfully presumptuous of me. A government footrest. I picked it up at a government warehouse sale years back. I've never had the nerve to open it all the way. It's one of my business cards, but it looks different. When did I change these? No messages on the vid phone. This is where I keep my knickknack. Looks like somebody's wiped my computer clean. The Maltese Falcon. I don't remember picking up this little souvenir. How long was I knocked out?
I close my eyes and dream of one, the one I love so dear.
My friend Louis runs the Brew and Stew, and this is his personal brand. Yeah, no detective worth his salt would be without a fax machine.
Hey, what can I do for you, Murph? Yeah, the warehouse hasn't changed much the past few years. That Harley is a real spitfire. I don't know how I feel about the whole holograms of people too thing, but yeah, why not?
It's closed. Most businesses on Chandler Avenue won't open until later. This became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War III when it was found that the radiation couldn't penetrate through all the lead paint.
Hey, Tex. How's your case progressing?
When visiting Salt Lake, be sure to visit... Forget it, Jake. It's a Chinatown sale. Well, hopefully ballroom renovations include installing an actual ball pit. Yep, that's the Snow White warehouse. What do we got here? Looks like instructions. Well, that won't work. Some familiar names on the Chandler Avenue sex offender list. Wow, is this still here? I used this to deal with a cunning criminal on my Under a Killing Moon case who had a bad case of bozophobia.
It's me, Rusty Kids, and I'm here. Mommy's come back.
I heard he had my name tattooed on his knuckles, and he wants to show me firsthand when he gets out of prison. I'm not really looking forward to that. Looks like an interesting read. Looks like an interesting read. Yep, that's the Snow White warehouse. Now that I have a ladder, I can get into the second floor of the electronics shop. Maybe try something else. Well, that won't work. Nice graffiti art. Looks like someone shot out the window on the second floor of the electronics shop. I'll need to find nice ladder. That's a damn shame. This guy was working diligently to get a free sub at Inspector Burns' barbecue. Someone needs to update their poster collection. Prohibition ended 100 years ago. Someone needs to update their poster collection. Prohibition ended 100 years ago. Someone's been spying on the citizens of Chandler Avenue. Yeah, Louis once told me these rooms were used by bootleggers and smugglers during Prohibition. There were hidden panels in rooms where they'd hide their stash. Oh, I was anti-hibition myself. Oh, I was anti-hibition myself.
shoot.